Mickey Devlin, A United club captain, and you're watching Quill 18.
Ahoo!
Excellent. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome. Wait, this isn't Vampire Survivors. Oh, right. I guess we're playing Football Manager today. Hey, everybody! Happy Monday. Happy Pie Day. Appreciate the conversation in the chat about pies. Do you like them tart or more sweet? Pies, are you talking about like the lemon or lime pies? That's hard to say. Probably more tart, yes. I don't like overly sweet pies. Now, my number one pie is probably apple pie. I really like apple desserts, and I love an apple pie. If it's hot, want it with ice cream, either vanilla or maybe like a butterscotch triple. If it's cold pie, nice piece of strong cheddar to go with cold apple pie. Just absolutely wonderful. And every time I say it, some people are like, what? And then other people are like, yeah, of course, it's the only way to do it, obviously. It is a stupendous combination because you get that sort of like sweet and somewhat acidic apple flavor that just gets cut with the sort of the sharp creaminess of a cheddar. It's just really, really, really nice. Basically, it does the same thing ice cream does. But yeah. Now, you don't want the cheese with a hot pie. I think that would be weird. Winkle 43, best apple pie in Amsterdam. Now, okay, when Essentia and I were in Amsterdam, this was a few years ago for our anniversary, we were in Amsterdam, we went to a place that was supposed to have exceptionally good apple pie, and it was tremendous. I have no idea if that's the Winkle 43 or what that is, but we did go somewhere with a really fantastic apple pie. I don't remember. I feel like it was like one of these like brown cafe places, but I'm not sure. If Essentia's in chat, she might be able to remember us, but I don't know. And some resubs coming in. Hey, everybody. It's a Football Manager streams. Have to keep it the theme. We should have Scotch pies. That's a good point. Shit. I'd forgotten about Pie Day until I started seeing everything on it on like Reddit and stuff this morning. After the stream, I think I'm going to attempt to make a pie. It would be interesting. I wonder if, do I have the ingredients to make a savory pie? We don't have any shortening or lard, which might be fine. I mean, I know when I'm making a sweet pie crust, I can do an all butter one. I don't do a lot of savory pies. I'll have to look up some savory pie crust things. One thing I know I don't like what's it called? Like hot water crust pies or whatever. It's like really firm and stiff. I mean, great for like a portable pie you can carry with you, but I just hate eating them like that. So I'm gonna have to look up some recipes and see. But I could probably make a vegetarian like potato, pea, and gravy kind of pie. We should have everything in the house for that. Maybe that's what we're doing for dinner tonight. Best bit of apple pie is the cinnamon. I mean, yes. Oh, there you go. Sencha, yes. I believe it was the Winkle 43 we went to for pie. Is Winkle 43? I probably missed it in the chat, but is that the place? Yes, it is a cafe. Cafe/bar. Yes. Oh, that is the place. Hang on. Is that? I'm trying to look for a picture of like the inside of it. All I'm seeing is pictures of the pies. I don't know. I mean, yes, I think we did go there. I thought it might have been a place where we'd also had the Yenaver, but that was somewhere else. It looks like. Sat by the open window, lots of posters. Yeah. Gravy is vegetarian. Oh, you making vegetarian gravy. Easy. Easy. The good flavor parts of gravy are vegetarian. Like, that's the thing. It's so annoying. There's tons of like packaged gravies and things like that. So Essential's vegetarian. So there's tons of packaged gravies and stuff like that like add a tiny, just microscopic amount of like beef or chicken or whatever the gravy is supposed to be, just so that they can say they're like more real. And it does nothing for the flavor. It changes nothing except makes the whole thing non-frickin' vegetarian. Vegetarian gravy mixes are fine, and we do homemade vegetarian gravies all the time. It's easy peasy. And yes, of course, you can make an onion or mushroom gravy as well. But you get like you can get vegetarian like beef or chicken bouillon cubes. I mean, beef and chicken bouillon cubes, and they're fine. They're fine. It's always annoying when, because this is the problem, if you've got someone vegetarian in your life, these companies that just randomly put in a tiny bit of meat stuff in something that changes the product in no way whatsoever, but ruins it for some people. So mostly it's a big North American problem because for some reason there's not some sort of standard for like marking products as vegetarian, which I don't understand. You know, if I was making some sort of food product to sell in grocery stores or something, and it had no meat in it, I put a little V icon on there, right? What? Why not? But in Europe, that's mostly the case. It's really easy to find things. There's sort of a standardized vegetarian or vegan symbol on things. But over here, no. You got to go and stare at the little ingredient list and hope you don't miss anything every fucking time. So annoying. Swannabe. That's terrible. Woo! What are we asking about? See, man, you found out. Oh, Drake? Did Drake send fan art? Oh! Is that, you just posted that 18 hours ago, that black and white thing? Somehow I missed that on my feed. I'm gonna go and retweet that right away so that people can check my feed for that. Zen Trigger also did a little fan art yesterday as well, or maybe it came in on Saturday. It says 1 day ago on Twitter, but I think it was actually on Saturday with some Dwarf Fortress things, so you can check my Twitter feed for those things. That's really awesome! Excellent! All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here on the Football Manager. Really interesting thing going on today, because today we are really going to be playing a lot of our new players. First of all, I want to say, I'm still really bitter that I didn't realize that free transfers can join your team whenever. Because the issues that we've had twice now are when we had a kind of a packed schedule and our players were exhausted. And then we ended up dropping a couple of games that we didn't need to drop simply because our players were too tired. And I didn't realize that free transfer people could join your team outside of the transfer window. We would have done that sooner. We would have picked up, just an extra couple or, maybe 3 or something like that. That's all we would have needed. An extra CD, an extra midfielder, and maybe an extra striker. We didn't even need a striker. Really just one more midfielder and one more CD, even if they're crap, that we would have picked up early on to give us a little bit more swapping potential would have been freaking amazing. So I'm really salty that I didn't realize that. That's too bad. Bits! That's a lot of bits, Tro! I'm not used to seeing that symbol. That's fantastic. I do love the little animations that Twitch does for the bits. Thank you very much. Do you still make YouTube videos? Yeah, man. There's videos that have gone up on YouTube, probably every day this week. But yes, there's lots of Yub Tubs coming up. For those of you who, I didn't realize episode 99 and 100 of our Motorsport Manager stream never made it to YouTube. Someone pointed out on Twitter, or maybe it was in Twitch chat a couple of days ago, and was like, what? And so those are all set up to go live, which is great. So anyway, so yes, what we're doing here is we're playing, so we've got a bit of a busy schedule. Well, it's not a hugely busy schedule, but we've got a couple of games quite close together because we've got this one here on the 29th of December, and then on the 2nd of January, so very close together, we've got a couple of games happening very closely packed. And we just played Wraith. So we played Wraith 3 days ago, and in 3 days we're going to be playing Kilmarnock, and then we've got a game today. So what we're doing, we played our primo people in Wraith. We got a draw there, which I think we were kind of upset about. We're playing Partick Thistle, which is the #1 ranked team in the league. It's an away game, so odds aren't looking very good for us. And then after that, we've got our rivals at Kilmarnock. So we're playing all of our secondary players today at Partick Thistle. We are expecting to lose. There's a good chance we're going to lose anyway, so we'll just use our second stringers, and then we'll be able to use our A team against Kilmarnock and hopefully smack him in the face. Are they called the Killies? I think is their nickname. I think I've seen because I follow Air United on Twitter. I think the nickname for these guys it's Killy, or maybe it's the nickname for the team, or sorry, the town rather than the team. Something like that. Killy. Yeah, there it is. Exactly. So yeah, we're kind of going to go into our game here against Partick Thistle expecting a loss, and that's totally okay. But it's going to give us a chance to develop some sharpness on some people who either have been sitting on the bench a lot or are new players. So it'll be nice to get a little extra sharpness in there. It'll be great training for the people who are new but have decent potential. There ain't no training like gameplay. And yeah, it's going to be resting a lot of our primary team. So our team has expanded dramatically here. Luckily, most of these guys are on the literal minimum pay scale. A lot of these free transfers came in at £100 per week, which is, as far as I know, the cheapest we're allowed to go with a contracted player here. So we're getting really, really good value. And a lot of them weren't too bad. The only person looking at the stats here who has really bad looking star rating is, I don't know what his first name is, Oliver Kirkpatrick. And he doesn't have tremendous potential, but he's got a little bit of value over here. If we flip in a few months, we're like, that's going to be fine. And again, gives us a bit of a backup thing. And honestly, as a central defender, he doesn't have like apocalyptically bad stats for the position being asked for. He's a little bit better as a no-nonsense one, which actually maybe we should just play him in the no-nonsense role because it requires less from him. But if you look here, his decision rating is a little bit low. We really don't want him to get the ball necessarily too much. His passing's pretty low. But I don't think our tactic really involves distributing the ball to the central defenders. If we look at in transition over here, what we could do is specifically say something like, well, just as long as we don't say distributed center backs, that's really it. So maybe what we do is we try to distribute the ball to the fullbacks or to the playmaker. I don't know. Do we have someone who's actually set as a playmaker? Yeah, we have a deep lying playmaker over here to O'Connor right now, who's not terrible. Doesn't have the hugest star rating, but he's actually fine. He's not super comfortable in the center, which is going to be a good thing to do. So, we could do something like that. But again, it doesn't matter. £100 a week is like £250 an hour at 40 hours a week. Yeah, but I mean, I have to think that, like, I don't know if actually, we do have a pretty intense training schedule. So yeah, you're right. We aren't paying these guys very much at all. They do get appearance fees, right? There's a little bit of that. They probably get like £90 or £100 or something like that when they appear. So in practice, their pay might be twice as much. But yeah, they're still not getting paid a lot, but they get to say they're professional footballers, right? There you go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, someone's asking about Distant World 2 might be epic levels of addictiveness. It's pretty cool. I feel like it does need a little bit more time to mature Distant Worlds. Slight spoiler alert. Originally at the start of the Distant World playthrough, I do mention that it might only be around 10 episodes for the first one because I was learning the game, so it's a good chance we're going to get to a point where like, I wish I'd done a bunch of things differently. And B, I thought there was a possibility that there might be some, glitches in here and there that might get a little frustrating. And that is about the case. We go about 10 episodes. The recording for that has completed. But I am very much looking forward to doing another one. I'm just waiting. Right now they're doing patches almost every day for like bug fixes and optimization. So I'm very eager to take another look at it, but I'll probably let it just simmer for a little bit longer before we take another crack. Still not unhappy that I played though. Bump, bump, bump. Just think of the exposure. That's right. We're basically paying these guys an exposure. That's what's going on. Anyway, all that to say, I think we're pretty much ready to get going. Again, we can assume we're going to lose this one. The big thing, though, is against Kilmarnock. We're really hoping to crush them in the following game. So let's go ahead and see. Next season, you should go all in on the Cup. Prize money is not just 60K, since Cup winners qualify at least to UEFA well, there's a missing letter, and I don't know how to interpret that. Conferency League. I don't know what the missing letter is, but anyway, participation award is 2.9 million for each team or split. But that's interesting. If we do, it still will be hard to win that cup though, because it'll be some Premiership teams. So hopefully we can do a lot better. Conference League. Thank you. Okay, we have a press conference to do, so let's do that. Hello, I clicked must. Oh, I thought that would automatically go to the next one. Let's go to the press conference. Alrighty. The upcoming match sees you locking horns with Ian McCall again. How keen are you to get the win, given your very public word of words with him last time? It really is so realistic, because there hasn't been a war of words but the media is just exaggerating things all the time, taking quotes out of context. It's ridiculous. Apparently, McCall was previously quoted as saying, "I don't know what she's moaning about. Her team were lucky to even be in the game at that point. We were the better team." I think I was like, oh, we got a little bit of bad luck or something like that. And the media's like, oh, what can we do about this? Is this... Oh, these are all the headlines. It's like, is there a way to, like, filter? Oh, and it's always... Oh, that's interviewee. Thought it was interviewer. It's like, oh, it's always the same person. So we can see everything they say, but I was wondering if there was a way to filter for just, like, things that are relevant to me. I don't know. Anyway, a couple of people said they want to see it too. Let's see here. It's all in the past now as far as I'm concerned. We both let things get a bit out of hand. Looking forward to a chance to set things straight with him after hopefully be a good man. Yeah, because I would like to diffuse it. Because, like, it's not that I have a problem with having a rivalry. It's just it makes no sense here. There's no reason for this rivalry to exist. Although, you know what? If we were both in on it, you know, we could milk this to increase attention and, you know, eyeballs, right? Give it the Drive to Survive treatment, where, like, you've got two people who are totally best friends, but obviously we're gonna make, like, the video footage look like we've got this fierce rivalry going on. It says other team in the mid right of the previous screen. Reason, location, interviewee, headline, type. On this screen? I don't see the word other team under details. Oh, here. Yeah. Okay. But that's not... I'm still saying I wish we could filter this list to only show me the conversations that the press has had both ways between myself and McCall. That's not a useful... That's not what I was asking for at all. That's not a very useful little spot. It's like, yes, if I click on this one line in the bar, but I don't see a way to filter for it. So anyway, yeah, we'll just go with this. Everyone's jumping in on it. It seems like Ian McCall remains intent on trying to rile you up, even after all this time. How important is it that you and your team put that aside and remain professional? I don't know how you've decided that I'm riled up. I'm perfectly calm and focused on the match ahead. It's like, you know, it's almost a little too, you don't want to upset the press, though. That's the problem, right? We don't want to be, what? You guys are all a bunch of fucking wankers. Like, what the hell? Like, stop reporting all this. Maybe I'll just say this. There aren't any issues between Ian and me. Like, what are you talking about? Partick Thistle are performing above expectations in the championship so far this season and find themselves in first place. With Partick Thistle doing so well, surely there could be danger that they might match air on Wednesday. Yeah, in fact, I think they're going to destroy me because I'm not playing my... Wait, I think we're favorites? No. Calling press Evan Wanker sounds like an excellent idea. I think 1 or 2 is probably the vibe I'm going for here. I'm gonna go with 2. You have an important fixture against Kilmarnock on Sunday. There we go. There's a question I care about. If we're gonna have a rivalry with, like, a manager, it's gonna be the manager of our rival team. Yeah, I love it. It's like in 5 days. We have a game tomorrow. It's so sick. Do you have any plans to rest the likes of Sean McGinty and Joe Chalmers in this midweek fixture? I can't believe they're asking a relevant question. Yes, that's exactly the plan. Yes, I think it's a good opportunity to rest a few players, and it's likely to include some of the more regular faces. 100%. 100%. That's exactly what's going to happen. People want me to say 2 here? Or maybe it was for the last question. I'm going to say 1 here. Morton will continue the... I don't give a fuck about what's happening to Morton. Stop asking me about that. Continue the battle against relegation to face Kilmarnock. Well, I do want them to beat Kilmarnock because that sounds great. Yeah, you know, they're going to fight all the way. I think they'll surprise people. I don't know. Your team has struggled on the road for a long time now. Why can't you put an end to this misery? Bitching about the referees. We lost a little bit of luck. I don't know about a 3 here. I kind of like the 2 again. You know, some of the places are just a little intimidating. They have fancier stadiums than we do. Somerset Park's not. It's old, but it's got personality. Damn it! All right, who's ready to lose at foot soccer ball? I know I am. Referees are 100% to blame for some of our losses. All right, news. Oops. McCall, happy to move on from feud. Good! Yeah, see? We're all gonna chill out. Yeah, forgot what the issue was in the first place. Since it totally wasn't relevant, we didn't have a problem. The press just invented it, for crying out loud. Oi. First rule of sports ball, if we lose, it's because of the refs. Yeah, that also applies to motorsport. Boy. So the first F1 race of the season is this coming up weekend, and I am really hoping we see a little bit more consistency from the FIA. I'm one of these people that, like, even if a rule is dumb, I do want to see it enforced consistently. You know, like, change the rule or whatever. Don't just ignore rules or make a weird decision on the fly, even if it's, you know. Okay, these people's contracts are about to end. Yeah, I don't think we're picking up anyone else though. We've got a pretty full bench, and I think all these guys would be kind of expensive to pick up. So we're just going to ignore that. Fitness tests, fixtures, tactical meeting. Yeah, triggering some press. Yeah, and as usual, the ass man wants us to go to a positive mentality. It's an away game against the first place team, and we're playing our B-listers, although he might not literally know that. But he's like, no, man, we should totally be aggressive and attacking. Like, yeah, we're just going to try not to lose, like, too embarrassingly. So yeah, there you go. B team again. Even the B goalkeeper, which has got no sharpness. So, okay. How bad... We should do a poll. I'm going to do a poll. The question is not whether we're going to win or lose this time, though. The question is, how badly are we going to lose? So, I'm going to say manage poll. New poll. How badly are we going to lose? Question mark. Lose by... What do we think the line should be? Should it be lose by more than 3? Or lose by 3 or more? Like, that's the split. I kind of feel like I want to say we're going to lose by... The split is going to be either we lose by more than 3 or lose by less than 3. So, in that case, like a 1-0, 2-0, or 3-1 or something versus like a 3-0 kind of thing. I think lose by 3 or more is going to be the line. I think I like that. Lose by 3 or more. Start poll. Oh, wait, not a poll. Duh. Hang on. It's a prediction, not a poll. Start a prediction. Yeah, we're going to poll. What do you guys think we should choose to do? Okay. How badly are we going to lose? Lose by 3 or more. Lose by less than 3. And set that to 1 minute. Start prediction. And go. There you go. You guys can gamble on how much you think we're going to lose by. 7-1. What are we? Brazil? Right, that was Brazil-Germany, right? Brazil lost 7-1. Was in the World Cup? It was a while ago. Can't remember the specificals. All right, so anyway, the predictions are going, so I'm going to submit our team here. Yes, no one's got any sharpness. And we're going to have to assign some numbers. So we'll go ahead and auto number there. There we are. Excellent. Some bit. The numbers go to match. Okay. I think the votes are in. Oh, 10 more seconds to go. We got nothing to lose. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone what we're capable of. Wait, Partick Thistle are 10th in the form table, we're at 7th? Wait, they're in first place in the actual table? Because they're leading the championship, but they're 10th in form? They've lost 4 out of 5 in the league. Wait, what? Hang on. Hang on. Have they really been on a big losing streak? Holy shit! How far ahead were they that they've lost so many in the row, but are still in the first place position? Wow. What if he doesn't lose? Well, then the lose by less than 3 would cover draws and wins, right? All right. Maybe if we noticed the form thing, it would affect people's votes. Here we are. Looks like we are going to be in white and black stripes, despite the fact that this is an away game over here. They're going to start in first possession, making some moves. Let me just check the replay settings. Extended highlights is where we want to be. They're centering the ball immediately. Oh, they've got so much time in front of the net here. We do have a bunch of defenders sort of trying to block. Goes wide. Max time wasting. Now, we'll leave our normal strategy because I want the people to get used to the players to gain as much familiarity with the tactic as possible. So I want them to play the baseline tactic. I see what you're saying, though. That would affect the totals, too, right? We'd maybe lose by less if we were wasting more time. Hey, McKenzie's a move. He is one of our more established strikers. Not a super high tier. Get it to the temp. Oh, my God. Kicked away. But McKenzie picks it up again. Centers it again. No one's there for a header, though. Everyone's just watching the ball go by. No one decides to make a move on it. But actually, that was a very exciting time that made me feel like we might get something going. But there we go. We're 2 minutes in. They've scored their first goal on us. We got Akinola and Mayo. I love an Akinola and Mayo sandwich. Yeah. It's good. A little avocado on the side. Delicious. All right, Gordon. Apparently it's 2 Gordon. Do we have a Gordon on our team? Maybe they have 2 Gordons. Hasty back to Gordon, who boots it up. Rudden beats the defenders. Gets an angle. Sends it wide. I thought it was already going to be 2-0. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Starting to believe they lost all those games just so they could be in top form against us. Well, definitely, Partick Thistle's not going to have, they're not going to be complacent, right? With all those losses. They'll be trying hard in front of their home crowd. Turner centers it, gets it over to Hasty. There's Rudin trying to beat the defenders again, but we get a body block. Who is that? That's Muirhead, putting his body in the way. Bump, bump, a losing mentality. You can't be bitter if you're already planning on losing. Oh, off the top bar! Oh, baby! Here's MacGyver. He's got some duct tape, trying to see what he can fashion together. Penalty! Because why not? Why not? Sure. Why are we using the B team? Because we were sort of expecting to lose against the first place team anyway, and we've had a full week. We just played 3 days ago. We're going to be playing in 3 days or 4 days or whatever it is. And the game in a few minutes, or in a few days, is against our rivals, and we really want to beat them. So there was no reason to exhaust our A team for a match that likely wasn't going to go well in the first place. So, hey, how many of you thought we were going to lose by... I'm sorry, was that a second penalty kick? Listen, I'm gonna tell our team. Well, I should tell our defenders to calm down. Like, stop drawing these penalties. Holy crap! Ref is out to get us. All right, Kilpatrick. A big reset back to the goalkeeper. Holy cow! Now that is some defensive mentality right there. Evanson boots it forward. Mayo gets it. Rudden. He is surrounded by white shirts this time again. Doherty sends it far forward to Hasty, who's got some room. Alvinson is able to deflect it. It's going to be a corner, though. Frustrated by feedback, yeah. Adaloy clears that out of the box. MacGyver's going to keep up the offense, though. Oh, man. So 3-0. Unless we score, the prediction has already been resolved here. But who knows? Maybe we can get it to 3-1, and then all of a sudden we can get some drama back in this match. Part of me did think about... Whoop! Oh, the temp misses on the header! Come on! Part of me did think about putting the split at something like 5 goals. I thought, no, that's crazy. We'll put it at a 3-goal loss. But I definitely would have voted for like the lose by 3 or more. Oh, Rudden? Boots it? Okay, sends it wide. So we'll nuke our goal differential. That's true, but the goal differential is very unlikely to be the tiebreaker. It may be in the end, but it is relatively unlikely. But maybe they won't be able to score again. We'll see. Wow, everyone's miserable. We got some 6.1s. 6.0 on Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick is the 1-star player though here, and in fact, like that's kind of to be expected. How are we doing on cards? Oh, 2 yellows back to back. We did it for a little while. The players want to get out of this game. Like, can I just get a red card, please? Can I just leave this slaughter? Oh, there's Rudden. Got to run up. Not a good angle here, but is he going to be able to center it? He gets to MacGyver. Not really an angle. There's the boot. Can Hasty head it in? No, goes way high for a goal kick. Excellent. Seems their strikers are pretty bad. Yes, it's true. It's like, if you take the penalties out of here, it's just a 1-0 game. Those penalties were ridiculous. And it's not like we have, like, tackle harder as an instruction or anything like that. Can't wait for the post-match press conference. Oh, Hasty, nope. Oh, Rudden! Oh my god, what a terrible shot! Honestly, I can see why these guys are having a bad run of form here. They should be, like at this point, they should be up by 2 more goals. Like, if you take out the penalties, I feel it should be a 3-0 game at this point. So this is actually pretty embarrassing for them. Oh, Hasty with the header. Albinson picks that one up, good. I mean, we have stabilized a little bit. Yeah, their strikers are really bad. They're really bad, their strikers. Ready, sends it far forward. Oh, McKenzie can't get it. Oh, McNabb, nope, not quite. Loses it out to MacGyver, who's beating the defenders. Is able to center it up. Oh, did you see the failed header attempt? And then the goalpost hit there. Holy cow. Oh, what a terrible squad we've got going on. Well, they're just very cold. You know, they have no sharpness. See, what's their expected goal? Yeah, see, their XG's at 3.84. Yeah, they really should have scored at least one more time. It's really embarrassing for them. Yes, I mean, their performance has been poor. That is true. I mean, look at their number. So this should be a reasonable response here. All right. It's okay. We're going to start with possession. We've got it this time. Oh, then maybe they had an early loan player. That's a good point. They could have had a strong loan, maybe striker. He couldn't even get to the ball on time. But yes, they could have had a good star striker on loan that has been recalled. And so now they're suffering. I might have done things a little bit different if I'd realized it had such a bad run of form. Man, who's this? Poor Houston, being run ragged there. Smith with the header. Albinson does snatch it. All right. Maybe we can hold it to 3-0. Yeah, the XG is 10 times higher than ours. Well, they have infinitely more goals. Yeah, he's not playing well. You're right. It is time to do a sub. Let's get Kirkpatrick out of here. We'll bring in Eckerpont, although he's really being trained to be a left winger, I believe, but he can play center defender. Goalkeeper dives for the ball. That never came. Oh, that's out of the park completely. That's in the parking lot. Wow. All right, let's, what else we got over here? We can put some yellow. Oh my god, Kirkpatrick was pulled. He had a 5.9 rating. That is really low, but I mean, he was pretty shit overall. Let's get Mark McKenzie out of here. And Sawkill's probably leaving the team soon. We'll bring in Stanley, who is another one of our newbies. So we'll get him in for a little bit of practice. I could do a double sub. We'll wait a little bit more, because we're not even 60 minutes in, and that's our second sub. So we will about a B team. Albinson is still a good keeper. Yeah, actually, their stats have come a lot closer over time. Substitution on the other side. Oh, we could do another sub now. Let's plan on that here. Probably one of the 6.3s. Well, okay, out of these guys, I don't know who's got maybe one of the higher potentials. There's good potentials on Comic Sans over here. So let's do that. Let's actually, Murad's one of our standards. We actually do want to drop him out. I shouldn't have even started him. I should have totally started all the Bean Teamers. But yeah, let's bring in Comic Sans. Betting center's the temp! Oh my god! Now that looked a little bit better. I know it was wide, but there was real potential there. Hey, 1 goal. We change our prediction. Is there a chance? Should I change it to should I change this to attacking mentality? Comic Sans pulls in a yellow card instantly. Wow. Wow. You know what? We may as well go positive mentality. Maybe we can change the prediction results immediately. I can't believe how much they flatlined. And my god, if it wasn't for those penalties, it'd be a 1-0 game. McNabb, looking for the cross. Nope, sends it backwards to Wood. A little bit of a slide tackle there from Turner, but we keep possession. Back to McNabb, back to Redding. Adeloy, McNabb, Stanley! Oh my god, that was relatively on... That was on target. Wasn't huge power. Wasn't really going into a corner, but... That's some possibilities. You know what? Actually, we're going to throw in the work ball in the box this time around. Who knows? Who knows? Need security guards for the Thistle players, or players just want to fight? Yeah. Adeloy. Oh, tries to send it forward, but no go there. Yeah, I actually probably should have subbed out Adeloy because we might need him for the next game. But we do have some backups. McNabb to Stanley to Adeloy. I gotta say, this Stanley guy kind of impressing me right away. All right, Redding, can you find someone who can take a shot? McNabb, Adeloy. We do have work ball in the box, but we are still going to take shots from outside like that one. Stanley gave it a try. Not really delivered with power, those shots, but they have been on target. Hang on, I'm going to take a look at Stanley here. Yeah, see, his finishing is at 13. I think the thing with Stanley is that he has more finishing than everyone else on our team. I don't think anyone else is a 13. I think the old man of the squad, what's his name? Moffat. I think Moffat, if I can see him. Oh, there he is. He's in the subs. He has a 12. That's it. I think everyone else might be below 10. So I think Stanley's actually going to be a very decent player for us. He's only 21 right now. I think he had something like 3.5, if not 4 stars of potential, which is really good for our team. A little bit of extra minutes. It's like, no. It's like, can we get a goal just to upset the prediction makers? I'm actually surprised that, like, again, you take out those 2 penalties. I'm surprised at how well we acquitted ourselves here. I'm shocked. Far from pleased with results. Which I'm going to say, because in universe it sort of makes sense, but realistically, I mean, I am upset that you guys drew so many goddamn penalties and generated so many yellow cards. Wow. That's crazy. That did not go as badly as I thought. At all. Our goal diff is a flat 0, which actually isn't so bad. We currently win ties against 4 other teams, although really only 2 other teams are in our vicinity right here that we'd win ties against currently, Wraith and Dunfermline. And we're straight up tied against Arbroath. What happens if you're tied on points and goal diff? What happens then? You compare like the games against that team? Or do you go and do like a late season tiebreaker? All right, we'll do a press conference. I'm curious to see what they're going to say about this. Poor result for your side out there, coming at the hands of someone you seem to be on good terms with, given your pre-match comments. Now, obviously, I'm besties with McCall. No feud whatsoever. How do you think that exchange might have affected the result? I don't know. We do get on. Want to see him doing well, but not at the expense of my side. I think that's fair. Hope your fans don't have water bottles. Result against Partick Thistle extends what has to be a fairly unwanted record. How do you keep the players focused in a positive manner in these results? I don't mind 1. I also don't mind 4. I hope the lads can keep their heads up and focus on the bigger picture. Would be a disaster if this affected us long term. I'm going to go with 4. Results sees air drop out of playoff places. Must be rather disappointed with that. Nah, you know what? I'd rather one. Hopefully it's just a bump in the road. You've chosen to rest a number of key players. Exactly. Sure, you must be regretting the decision. No, I feel the decision to rest the players was absolutely necessary, and it'll show as the season unfolds. I'm standing by it. The fans clearly seem that you should have taken Marcus Wood off today. Well, I only had 3 subs. Where's the button for that? Like, where's the button for it? I don't know, 4, I guess. It's like, where's the button for the fans don't know the rules of the game? Air manager slams team. I mean, listen, there was no thrown water bottle. Come on. Come on. All right. Let's go to our tactics screen over here. So it is going to be an away game, but we're going to go in. We want to smash, win, destroy. We're going to go in with aggression over here. Is certainly the plan. So let's figure out what our squad. We are going to try to run with the tops over here. Moffat as a DLF, I think, is a good idea. Oops, that's not where I wanted to click. I want to click over here. Put in Thompson. I was going to say, we got the full relationship with the strikers over here. Just beautiful stuff. That's what we like to see. For the Mez, obviously, we're going to be playing Gomez Mancini. For the DLP, Murdoch or Chalmers? What's the ball-winning midfielder looking like? Murdoch or Chalmers? I guess Murdoch's a better ball-winning midfielder. And then we can put Joe Chalmers over here as the DLP. Our central defenders, we're going to play McForty and McGinty, which I think... Oh, they have the not... No, this is fine. It's not the stripey. They don't have a great relationship, but they're fine. They're not actually like anti each other, which is going to be all right. McSwell, absolutely, we're going to play on the left. And McAllister on the right. Oh, he's conditions low because we did... Oh, sorry, that's Houston. We played him in this match. He might be fine, but we're going to be planning on playing McAllister over there. Now, what I want to do here is I want to... I think there's a way to clear subs. There we go. Obviously, McAdams... Oh! Hold on. I'll put McAdams back in there. Charlie, are you... Oh, yeah, fitness test. Okay, but we'll put McAdams back in. That's going to be okay. And then let's figure it out. Well, we need to make sure we've got at least one extra striker. Now, Alloy was just played. But I think we can probably assume we're going to want him as a sub. And who's our next best pick for the Mez? Dar O'Connor, who was just played. Oh, we need Muirhead in here. Muirhead can play a lot of positions. He's definitely going to be available as a sub for a few different things. Muirhead. Yeah, I think we'll grab O'Connor. That way we have 2 center midfielders available. Yeah, Albinson was playing with hurt groin. Yeah, that's rough, man. Oh, yes, we want Baird in here. Although Baird is one of the players who doesn't have a good relationship with either McForty or McGinty. I don't remember. And on the left, Patrick hopefully will be okay. We'll bring in Ekrapont. He played a little bit as a sub, but that's going to be okay. And over on the right... I think we will put in Sockhill over here, although he doesn't have a lot of sharpness. But he can play a few different positions. Like, he can play that right wing. He can also play a decent striker. He's got some flexibility. Like, if he wasn't being such a whiny brat, he's someone we'd like to keep on the team because he's got some flexibility. He doesn't exceed in anything. Not as much as our starters, but he's the perfect sub. But he's a punk. Oh, why me? The daylight saving time. I know. I'm sorry. I should have posted some reminders sooner, as well as on Saturday. I don't remember if I remembered daylight saving time on Saturday. Okay, I think that's going to be the battle plan over here. Why me? Don't worry. The first match was an intentional throw. Because we had a very high game density, and we wanted to make sure that our A-teamers were ready to go for Kilmarnock, our rivals. Let's take a look at the training schedule, make sure that we've got the extra bits over there. Yeah, we've got the match review. That's fine. Rather than possession, I think I'm going to change this to under tactical? No, or technical? Where's it? There we go. Chance conversion. I'm always a little salty that we don't actually get the goals in there. So that'll be Kilmarnock. And then if we check after that, Kilmarnock. What am I looking for? We're looking for match review thrown in there. Random extra recovery. A little team bonding. Match review ready to go over here. Okay. I like that. I do have some pretty high hopes about some of the second string players over here. Stanley, oh, someone wants Stanley on loan. Interesting. Now, some of our contracts are expiring, so the vast pool of people we've got over here is going to get trimmed down. It might not be a bad idea to send a few of these people out on loan. Like, again, Stanley, we're really, like, he's going to become much stronger in the future. We do want him to get a lot of play. Maybe we should loan him out for a little bit. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Right now, we do need to cycle a few times. I think it's going to be okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Hosen, does that answer your question? Wait, is Twitch... my own Twitch view is lagging. No, it seems to be okay. Good. Yeah, so Wednesday's a good question. We should probably do a poll of some sort to figure out. I think Wednesday will be CK3, because if nothing else, I'd like to bring it to a conclusion at some point. I don't think that playthrough is going to be a super long-term one, but maybe we'll go ahead with CK3 on Wednesday with the intention to wrap it up. And then after that, yeah, I don't know, Warhammer's a possibility, or something completely different, I don't know. You suggested training. What is the suggested training? That's weird. It tells me, like, the strengths and weaknesses, but it doesn't actually tell me what training it's suggesting. Which is weird. I don't trust you. There's going to be a lot of lag in January because of the transfer window opening up. Which, actually, we are getting a new player there. And losing Bilham. I don't think we ever used Bilham. I think he was away on loan, or one of our... Maybe he was on the under-18 squad. So that's not a big deal. See another Hoi 4 campaign. Oh, I'm sure there will be more Hoi 4. That's for sure. Oh, I need to pay out the predictions. Choose prediction outcome. So we lost by 3 or more. So only 33% of people thought we would lose by 3 or more. So unfortunately, 2/3 of you are going to lose some channel points. We lost by 3 or more because it was 3-0. I'm getting that right. I'd hate to, like, hit the wrong button for things. Boom. There we go. All right. Andy Murdoch injured. Pulled ankle ligaments. Out for 3 to 4 weeks. Can I keep using this tone forever? That's really disappointing. All right. Well, we'll pull Andy Murdoch on here. And then, I guess we'll start Muirhead. Which means I need another center midfielder sub. Who might be Marcus Wood, who apparently had a bad game last time. He is wanted by another team, which is, oh, on loan. But I was going to say, he's one of the ones with the stronger potential. He actually should be quite good. What are we specifically training you for? Ball-winning midfielder? Okay, I think that's fine. All right. Good thing we got some spare players. Ha ha ha. Under 18. We don't really have a real under 18 squad. Marcus Wood. That. Oh, I can't yell at you. You're too new. Oh, we can praise Afalabi though. I think you trained really well of late. Great. So you need a couple more weeks in training before we can start yelling at people for being bad. I'm not going to yell at Michael Moffat because he's our old man on the team. Poor guy. And the tempo over here is still quite new. So again, I can't yell at him about the training yet. They haven't established a bad pattern, but hopefully they can get better. Hopefully they might have a problem with like work rate or work rate we see, determination we see, Other traits are hidden, and I think there is a trait in the hidden thing that affects the training. I don't know if it's professionalism or something, I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't a win-loss prediction, it was a how badly we'll lose prediction, because we knew we were going to lose. Transfer window open, team selection advice, go screw yourself. All right, here's another derby, Kilmarnock. All right, press conference. Against our rivals. Sunday's match sees you go up against Kilmarnock's newly appointed manager. Oh, they have a new manager. Scott Gemmell. Ahead of the match, how do you feel about your chances going up against a relatively inexperienced newcomer? So this is a guy we're going to stir shit up with, because this is our rival team. I don't like these responses. I want my responses to be shittier than this. You know, I'm going to say this, because it's like this backhanded compliment. Like, oh, he's got a growing reputation, but, you know, he's still new, so I don't know about this guy, right? It's like, it's a political slap in the face. Bam. Given the importance of the upcoming match of the two teams, there's incredible hunger from the Air fans to get a positive result. Does the added pressure, given what's at stake, affect you in preparations at all? Yes, we specifically made sure to make sure our top players are in there. So these are like, no, we're going to say here, of course there's added pressure. Although I'm worried it's going to stress out the players. I don't know, I'm going to do this anyway. Of course there's added pressure and the nerves come. For us, we have to make sure we handle our business as best we can. You sound like you might be worried that Scott Gemmell is handling the pressure better than you. But no, fuck off. No, I know he'll definitely be feeling it. I think it's quite likely he's struggling with it as well. Done. You anticipate a positive reaction from players to the likely fervent atmosphere created by the fixtures? Yes. I don't know. I'm sure we'll receive great backing from our supporters, and that'll soon do away with any doubts that might be lingering. No, daylight saving time is good. It's standard time that sucks. Boo, standard time. Mostly we just have to get rid of time changes. But if I gotta stick with one, I want to stick with standard. Any signs of the pressure getting to you ahead? No! And honestly, I'm okay with this, though. I'd rather have pressure to succeed than nobody care at all. You feel it's more important to get one over local rivals like Kilmarnock than his other teams? Yes! There you go. These rivalries have outlasted just about everything else in football, and that history enriches what we do. I covet those wins most. Bam. My players are going to be feeling so much pressure. Oh my god, how many questions? Given the history between two teams, there's an incredible hunger from the Air fans to get one over in Kilmarnock. What are the challenges facing you preparing for this match? If my players and I can't get excited for this match, then we're in the wrong business. Oh my god. You seem to be handling the pressure of this round sort quite well. Can Gemmell say the same? We want to win this match, and I have to wonder if they're up for it as much as we are. Boom. There you go. Let the shit talking continue. Social feed. Continue. Continue. Something makes sense. Brownlee signing. Okay, so this is another signing for a center back over here that we had completed. Let's get a welcome on Brownlee. Good. Now, who was this guy? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah! Look at this guy! So he's quite expensive. He's quite expensive. I think this guy was recruited before I went on my free transfer, like my cheapo spree. This is like when I was like, let's pick someone with quality. And this guy has quality. Look at this. Make 40 replacement? Maybe. Oh, right, because he was going to go back to Norway or some shit. So he's relatively tall, decent reach, great heading stat. My God. The marking, the tackling. He's not very aggressive. We might have to like play with his mental game a little bit to see if we can get that improved. Although at 27, I mean, he might be more likely to change a mental trait than anything else. I don't know. Obviously, training-wise, he is going to be focused on playing a regular defensive central defender over here. And yet, we might see... I don't think there's training for aggression. Be nice if we get a little bit more speed on him. No, it's not a super important role for a DC, but it's never bad. Aggression is something you're born with. I don't think we'll give him additional training, because that does just, you know, tire him out a little bit more. We'll just have him work on the core stuff for the CD, and that should be okay. I don't know why his familiarity with our marking is awkward. We just have it on default. Mentoring. Mixwell's picked up mixed personality traits mentoring group, collecting some positive influence as well as negative ones. More adaptable. Better at handling the pressure. Less sporting. Oh, good. His sportsmanship went down, so he's going to be going for dirty tackles more often and generating more penalties. That's what we're looking for. Progress declined. I can't speak to him yet. We'll come back. McAdams avoids using weaker feet. Oh, there we go. So rather than training him to, you know, be good on both feet, he's just going to avoid his weaker foot. Wow. Everything's going down here. Why did all your stats drop? This is our star goalkeeper. Why does all his stats drop? Holy crap. Yeah, let's reset these training groups. We might go and do a manual pass later, because I actually thought our manual pass that we did like originally in the season was quite good. But with all the new recruits, I knew I had to reassign the mentors, and I didn't want to do it. I might do it between episodes. He was injured? Was McAdams injured? Because Albinson was the one with the groin injury. Was Adams injured and we played Albinson a little bit? Maybe, okay. Hopefully he can get that back. Yeah, I think people might be getting confused between two goalkeepers. It's possible that he got injured as well. But Albinson was the one with the groin injury more recently here. But yeah, it might have been a while ago, because we did play Albinson for a bit. Because I think McAdams had a slight injury. Speaking of injuries, Mark McKenzie. Okay, tight thigh, that's not too bad, but it is going to mean he's not going to be able for this match. And oh, was he not one of the subs? No, okay, so that's fine. Man, clearly I'm working people too hard in training. We should pull back a little bit. Oh yeah, we could put the new Gab Brownlee on the bench. I don't know. I don't know if I want to throw him into the match like immediately 2 days after he's recruited. We'll let him participate in a few training sessions. Maybe for the match against, how do you pronounce these guys again? Arbroath? People had coached me on how to pronounce these guys. Arbroath. And then I've forgotten, though. Arby's! We just called them Arby's. I think Healy's wages are too high. What is $3? Oh, because we got him tagged as an emergency backup. Because it was really easy to negotiate that, and then they don't bitch about playing time. But they're not wrong that this guy is not a winner, actually. I think I recruited this guy blind, and he has really good natural fitness. But yeah, but he's obviously pretty shit. Actually, I should look to dump him immediately. He's got great determination. Oh, great leadership. But yeah, otherwise he's kind of garbage. And I don't expect that's going to change. Kind of feel like I should offload him, like... He's got no value. Maybe we can just, like... We were in a transfer window. I don't know what that's going to do to his mood. We could send him on a loan as well, that's true too. Just a loan somewhere that'll pay for his price. Yeah, he doesn't want to go anywhere. He's fine with being loaned. So yeah, that's the problem. Like, we'd accept the offers, but he wouldn't necessarily accept the offers. So we'll just go ahead and loan list him. And maybe we can get some of our money back over there. I was really, it was kind of a blind thing. I was really hoping to be better. The price is ridiculous. Saka rejects them. Oh, we might stick around. Well, he didn't want to do a contract negotiation. Maybe if no one picks him up in the transfer window, maybe we could. I don't know. We've got him until the end of the season anyway. Maybe that'll be enough. Okay. Mark there. We're not going to throw shoot on sight. That's clearly what the ass man likes, and we're not going to do that. Oh, hey, Shift. Yeah, these Football Manager streams are exciting. So, the first game today, we went in just planning to throw it away, which we did. This one we really want to win. It's a rival. We're playing our stronger players. Although, some of them, look at this tactic familiarity. Chalmers is not used to playing as a DLP. Thompson, what do you prefer to play? Afalabi's not... No one's comfortable playing as pressing forward? No one's comfortable playing as a pressing forward. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why that is. Maybe we've been using one of the other strikers more often as the pressing forward. Oh well. Guess that's going to be the way it's going to have to be. That's a little disappointing. All right. Let's submit the team. Pressing forward does all the work and just want to score goals. Yeah. It's a hard position. They don't like that one. All right. Dressing room. Nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone we're capable. We have lots to lose here. Oh, but they're 4th in the form table. We're 8th. That's probably why. Big rivalry match. We're underdogs. All right, we'll go with this. The Ass Man usually steers me well, although apparently we didn't get much of a reaction there, which is disappointing. We are in, I think this is us in a dark blue. Yeah, I don't think that's our away colors. We must be the dark blue. Pause a sec. Yeah. So we're in the dark blue here, playing away at Kilmarnock, our rivals, hoping to smash them. Let's do this. That's why the line between the defenders seem darker than midfielder strikers. I think it's just well, the defender line, wasn't it kind of yellowish? Can we see the tactics lines over here anymore? No. Maybe from the other screen. If I pop out and go here. Because they are actually, this is a darker yellow. This is slightly greenish, which is more positive. These guys here have a more positive relationship. This yellow one is okay, but not as strong. That's all. All right. All right, 2 minutes in. McAllister to Chalmers. Joe sends it to Muirhead. Oh, almost threads the needle between the two center fielders on the other team. That would have been beautiful. But instead, we just give up possession. McKenzie's going to look to center it. It bounces off a defender. They are going to get a corner out of this. It's a little scary. We got some television crew over here. They have a much nicer stadium than we do. God, so much more modern. Murray. McForty looks like he clears it, although they are going to keep possession. Got a bit of a drizzle coming down. Just normal Scottish weather. It's fine. Stokes to Robinson. Back to King. Gets to McKenzie, who is going to be able to move it up the side a little bit. Is he going to be able to cross it? He does get it crossed. Hendry gets a head on it, but that's not a very scary header. Didn't come in with a lot of velocity, and McAdams didn't even have to move. He just read the play correctly, which is nice to see. All right, both pass completions above 80%, although theirs is better than us, but we are playing more direct, so that's again not a surprise. Hate to see them on the offense again, though. Stokes to Murray. Murray to Ross. Oh! Oh, no, we do get possession. Oh, it looked like a failed tackle by Thompson. And I thought I heard a whistle. No, okay, we're good. Maxwell back to McForty, having a hard time moving up. Do a direct pass. Thompson gets the header to Moffat, although he's stopped immediately by a wall. He's got to send it backwards. Bit of reset. Back to Moffat. To Mancini. Armez. Back to Maxwell. Having trouble moving it up. Muirhead in the center. Boots it forward. Thompson is there! And sends it directly into orbit. Hey, Rowe! We do need better badges, don't we? I don't know what to do with the badges. The golden Brussels sprout is so good. I should get some Petras going on, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Ooh, McForty. Intercepted that move, but unfortunately isn't able to get it to one of our own players here. Naismith to McKenzie, moving up the flanks. We don't have two McKenzies here, because ours was injured. McGowan from a million miles away Okay, that is goal kick. I thought the goalkeeper might have tipped it up for a corner there, but it's going to come back to us. All right, Muirhead with throw in at their end. Gets it to Moffat. Back to Muirhead. Moffat playing a little bit like a winger here. Oh, no! Bad pass, but then we recapture it. Gomez to Mancini. Back to Muirhead. Chalmers, good central position. Afolabi gets it to McAllister. Their defense is really covering us, though. Not really a shooting angle has been open. McAllister's got 2 people on him. The Chalmers. That might mean we have a free player somewhere. McAllister, back to Chalmers. Centers it to Muirhead. Back to Chalmers, boots it ahead. Mancini is there. Is he going to take the shot? He does. A bit of a rough angle there, but we're going to get a corner out of it. Could have gone in. A bit hard from that angle. But we get the corner. Mancini taking it. Thompson, nope, isn't able to get ahead on it, but Muirhead's here to pick it up, keep up the offense. He's got a couple of people to pass it to. McGinty. McGinty just gives it away. Oh, and then a big trip move. Free kick. Is that going to be a card? No. Okay. No card. Oh, that was a terrible mistake. McGinty just gave the ball away. There were 3 of our players there. Thompson gets it to Afolabi. Moffat to Thompson, who's got some free room. Oh my God, I thought that went wide. That was beautifully placed in the opposite corner. Delivered with power as well. Did you see how much the netting moved? That was gorgeous. Love to see that. Ho-ho! Got off lightly. Yeah, I really thought we were getting a card there. In fact, a red card might have seemed right with the fall. But I don't know, maybe he just flopped a bit. They are looking to counter. Murray gets it up to Robinson. He's covered. McGowan's got a bit of room. Gets it to Stretton, who's got some breathing space. Sends it wide, though. That's going to be a goal kick. We're going to get it going again. Glorious finish there, indeed. I think there's more lag on the stream today than normal, which is, I don't know why that is. It just seemed a little weird the last couple of streams, though. Thompson's incredible speed, potentially paying off here again. Can get a shot off. Oh, Muirhead, nice position there. Great pass by Thompson, just skirting the defenders. Kind of surprising them, so they weren't able to intercept. Chalmers, oh, tries to get to Mancini, but unfortunately does get intercepted. All right, not much of an offense. Hemming just sends it deep. McAllister heads it to Chalmers. Good, back to McAllister. And McGinty, hopefully he just doesn't give a ball away this time. And reset to the goalkeeper. McAllister's probably been a boot it deep here. No, just gets the Mixwell, our fullback. Up to Moffat. Then Mancini. Moffat does like to set it go quite far back here. Ooh, centers it to Thompson. Back to Moffat. Afolabi with a scorcher from a million miles away. It does go wide, but I have to say, I can't complain about that attempt. That came in with some speed and could have been sick. Free crosses. Yeah, we'll try to press him. Hopefully it doesn't pull us out of position too much. Let's do a little pause here. I was trying to look at those stats. Expected goal slightly ahead, not dramatically so, but we've had more shots and shots on target, which is nice to see. They have a yellow card. Is anyone on particularly poor form? No, we got a few greens. To 6.6, McForty might be on one of the lower forms here, but that's not tragic. Okay. Naismith with a throw-in at our end here. Hope nothing comes of it. They center it, but there's no one there to take that cross. That's kind of a freebie back to us. Afolabi back to Chalmers, over to McAllister. McGinty boots it forward. Moffat doesn't quite get a header on it. And we do give it up there. McKenzie is surrounded by our players, but he is going to be able to skirt it up the side. Tries to get across, but it just deflects off one of our defenders. And just like that, Gomez sends it up to Moffat. Can we get it to one of the other strikers? Oh! Penalty! Yeah! Pew, 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 pew! Come on, baby. Who's taking it? Muirhead's taking the penalty. Okay. I think he's got, like, even though he's not one of our strikers, so he doesn't have the highest finishing, I think he might have, like, a 20 for the penalty taking. Get in there! Yeah! 2-0! Excellent stuff. That's his 3rd goal of the season. Not bad for a midfielder. Not bad at all. Hey! Yeah, he's just got such a cool head. He's just so tactically strong at those penalties. All right. Oh, McForty with a yellow card. I think we might be subbing him out fairly early here, since his form has been lower and he's got the yellow now, which is really not something I like in our defenders, because I'm worried that it's going to make them a little too cautious for the defense. Oh, Moffat with a little boot up to Thompson. That was a nice little play. Unfortunately, Thompson was maybe a little too on target, and the goalkeeper was able to snatch that without too much difficulty. McForty and McSwell. Okay, we're in extra time here. About 1 more minute left to go. Moffat back to McSwell. He's going to send it backwards. Yep, to McForty. Up to Joe Chalmers, got some space, sends it up to Mancini, who's got some nice speed. I couldn't quite get the ball stabilized in time. By the time he took a shot, he was right in the goalkeeper's face and had to send it quite wide. All right, halftime over here. All right, not bad. A lot of shots on target so far. Well done in the first half. Keep working hard. We'll upset our rivals here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with this one. And no one responds in any way whatsoever. All right. Well, two of our strikers are doing quite well. Afolabi hasn't been doing much. He's got that pressing forward role, which isn't working so well, but I don't know. I'm worried about saying too much more and messing things up. All right. Good start. Time to go out and put this one to bed. Yeah, that would have been a good one, too. Oh, looks like the rain's much harder here in the second half. Mancini does steal that header, which is very nice. Over to Mixwell. Gets it center. What? Look. Why do we have two players here? What's going on? They're both midfielders, and we do have a fairly narrow formation, but that's a little extreme. McAllister running up the flank. Big trip move. Come on. Holy crap. Honestly, I'm surprised it's not a yellow card. Looks like the free kick didn't go anywhere, which is too bad. Oh, but McGinty grabs that. We regain possession back on the offense immediately. McForty dumps it to Muirhead. Over to McGinty. Sends it deep forward. Afolabi able to beat one of the defenders. Gets the ball. Going to look for a little bit of a cross here. I don't think his crossing skill is tremendous. He just sends it back to McAllister, which is kind of fine. Moving it to the center with Muirhead. Back to McAllister, who's got a defender right on him. Struggling to find a way out of the ball here. Oh, gets it centered. Mancini with the header. Ooh, the goalkeeper does read that and snags it, but that was a nice header as the rain continues to get more and more intense. Joe Chalmers with a free kick here. Mancini picks it up again. I feel like Gomez Mancini has really had a great game, which he normally does. He's a very good player. The problem with his role is it does exhaust him very quickly. How is he doing? Not too bad so far. Okay. Because I'm still hoping to sub out McForty probably as one of the first subs over here. It's a little early maybe to sub him. But I don't know. Do we just bring in Baird right away? We'll wait a little bit longer. In case we need to keep our options open. Yeah, everyone's having a pretty good game, yeah. It's fourth on table. I think we're sixth after the last match, but I think if we win this one, I would not be surprised if we're back up in fourth, because things were pretty close together. Nice little play there from Afolabi to Chalmers. Allowing Afolabi to run up and center up. Oh! The little cut backwards pass to Afolabi. I'm a little disappointed that didn't go in. It would have been a nice redemption for Afolabi to be. He's only almost a 7.0 rating now, which is good. Okay, 55 minutes in. I will drop McForty out over here. Although he's not very tired. That's the one thing. Mancini's having such a good game, but he does get tired. I don't know. Maybe we do wait a little bit longer. Poorest game is McForty, but he's not exhausted. Now, you know what? I'm gonna bring in Baird. You're right. We don't want a red. That would be horrible right now. Let's do the sub. Okay. They're doing their own substitutions over there. 60 minutes in, we got a free kick that's quite close. Oh, hits the wall of defenders. Don't see that very often. Joe Chalmers boots it from a distance. Oh, Hemming just steals it away there. That was risky, because if he hadn't been able to grab that, he would have been way out of position. We got... I don't know if I've ever seen a free kick from quite that angle. That was really close up. That's like a super short-range corner kick here. Mancini just sends it to someone and nothing happens, but he's going to be able to pick it up here, keep up the offense. Oh, they just... More substitutions. I think that's their... I think they've already done one, right? So they've used their 3 subs already. Okay, we should go and try to hit one of them in the ankles. Give him an injury. I won't be able to have a sub for him. Oh, there you go. He is very tired. I agree. I suspect that was going to happen. Yeah, he's officially just completely burnt out. What we'll do is we'll do a little bit of the shuffle around. Actually, what I might do is pull Moffat back. Bring in Sockelt? No, never mind. I don't like that. We'll probably just put Chalmers there. And then bring in O'Connor. Tends to be what we do, and I think I still like that. There is a get stuck in instruction, that's true. There's the just tackle people harder kind of vibe. And I think you can put targeted tackles on people as well. We could drop to a more cautious mentality here just to limit the tempo a bit so that we don't get too exhausted. That actually might not be a bad idea. Like, we're not parking the bus, but we'll just slow things down a little bit. We could literally throw a little time wasting in. I don't think I want to quite do that, but we will go to a more cautious mentality here. Especially if we're subbing, out one of our stronger connecting players. Where's the go for the kneecaps option? Oh, Afolabi with tons of space! Oh, a beautiful little deflected pass from Thompson. That was actually three. I don't know who sent the ball to Thompson there, but that was a really good set of teamwork. Yeah, we're still going to change the tactical play here, but there we go. Afolabi gets on the board, and all of our strikers are above 7 rating. Terrible little move there, giving up the ball. Oh, and a lot of our players out of position. Lions going to have no problem. Lions going to have no problem just donating the ball back to us. With some very poor dribbling. He just dribbled a little too far ahead, and Muirhead was like, don't mind if I do. Got the goal diff back. Yeah, there you go. You're right, because we lost 3-0 in a game we were fine to lose. That was the plan. Whoa! That looks scary. Oh, Thompson with tons of space! Yeah, ball wasn't quite stable in time. It was still in the air when he kicked it, so that hurt his delivery a wee bit. Okay, we got 20 minutes to go. Oh, McSwell is really worn out. Let's go ahead and, let's bring in Finn Eckerpont, who I still think has really good potential long-term, so the more practice we get for him, the better. He's not got a huge star rating now, and he is lacking some sharpness, but I think that's still the correct substitution right now. Don't want to get overrun on defense and then start to lose out. I mean, could score more too, that would be okay, but look at this, 18 shots to 7? We're absolutely dominating this game! That scared the crap out of me. McAdams with the save. What a star he is. Moffat's getting pretty tired. Afolabi's getting pretty tired. But we only have 5 minutes of normal time left. Ooh, Nick McAllister did pick up a yellow card over here. We're in the +3 extra time. I want to see no highlights. There we go. We're at +3, and we've got position. So most likely we're going to double whistle very shortly here. Afolabi tries for a header. Nope, gets cleared out over here. It's going to start with the throw-in, but I'm sure we're going to get a whistle anytime soon. I mean, they're not going to score 3 times in what's left over here. There's the whistle. Clean sheet, baby. We need to find a better rival. No, we did 3 subs. Yeah, we had 2 done, and then I subbed McSwell. I'm pretty sure anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but there we go. Look at that, 19-8. That was at home. We just absolutely embarrassed our rival. That's what happened here. We embarrassed them. Proud of your performance. No one gives us a chance. We have been on a bad run of form, which is probably why that was the case, but I gave us lots of chances. Looking inspired and motivated. That's what we want to see. Hell yes. Hell yes. 3 subs, foot long. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Oh my God. We're third over here. Tied in overall points with Wraith, winning on goal diff. Hell, even if we were tied in Dunfermline, we'd win on goal diff over there. Hamilton and Partick Thistle pretty far ahead. Not that it's unattainable. Right now, I'm just happy to be in the playoffs over here. Again, the only requirement from our board was to not get relegated. And at this point, not only are we not getting auto-relegated, we're not in the relegation playoff, we're in fact potentially going to be in the promotion playoff, which is terrifying because we'd probably get obliterated in the premiership team. On the other hand, get a heck of a lot more money probably. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Gamel troubled by rival defeat. Yes. How frustrated are you losing against a bitter rival? I feel distraught. Well, you better get trot because there's going to be some more of these butcherings in the future. All right, let's kick this off. Whoops, almost dropped my cup here. You came out on top against Scott Gimmel. No, I came out on top against his team. Oh, sure, fine. Was that down to his lack of experience in relatively brief time? Yeah, we're going to keep shitting on him. Just constantly over here. He'll go away having been taught a lesson by a better team and a better manager. Oh! Oh! Emma is ruthless! It's true, it's not us saying that. It's Emma Giacomozzi, who you might remember from our Motorsport Manager run. Damn, what a burn. You must be pleased with winning over rivals. Yeah, I'm fairly pleased, yeah. Great result for us, especially pleased for the fans. We couldn't have done it without them. There you go. Joe Chalmers is a joy to watch when he plays like that. How happy are you with his performance? He had an 8 rating over here, which is just great. And what's amazing here, so no goals, no assists, but he did help in creating a bunch of the chances. 7 key passes, lots of pass completion, actually. Yeah, man, he's quality, I think, everyone. And sure, just thrilled. With transfer rumors still swirling, will you be bringing anyone else into the club? Dude, I just brought in like 103 people into the club. I'm going to say we won't be making any more signings. Our business is done. Does this mean the reported deal for Lewis Thomas is off? Yes. Oh, he must have been on a short list. He's contracted to Burnley. So it would be some... No, I'm happy with my squad. Do you think the list of suitors for Moffat might be growing after performance like that? Does someone want to... I mean, no, his transfer value is 0. I mean, if someone wants to pick him up, I'm fine with that. You know, I'd be a little surprised if people watching didn't have their interest piqued. Sure, fine. All right. Okay. Oh, David Strong, improvement. Oh, that's Kilmarnock football reporter. His opinion of me has gone up a little bit. That's fun. He probably doesn't like me shitting on his team, but he probably likes the drama that he's going to be able to write up in his newspaper. That's what he likes. Oh, yeah, man. What a game. Love that. We've got time for one more here, so let's figure out what the situation. Next match is against the Arbros in 6 days, so our primary team should be fully recovered for that. We still might want to do a little bit of rotation, just to try to keep some of these sharpnesses up and, you know, get people some more experience on things. So that's something we could consider. Baird concerned at press comments. Wait, did I promise you, like, we'd pull in more people? What did I promise you? You have no negatives, though. Like, did I make a promise that I would improve the midfield or some damn thing? There's no promise here. Click home. Oh! Promises. Thank you. Strengthen the first team squad in the central midfield. I mean, we did! We got some extra people! Oi. What a punk. Ah, Borum Wood. Wood wants to go play at Wood. He thinks that's funny. So Wood's one of the people with great potential. Now, as long as the loan allows us to recall him, I'm not afraid of that. Oh, but they don't want to pay us anything for him. An agreed playing time fringe player. And they're not even going to play him in the position that we want to train him at. But it's not actually going to allow me to make a change or suggest terms. So, no. I'm going to easily say no over here. He can play as defensive midfielder. We're playing him as midfielder, which is his natural thing. And it wouldn't be bad to get some cross-training. The thing is, I can very easily see us changing some of our configuration to play defensive midfielder. Play sort of a 4-1-2-3 or something like that. You know, because whether or not we have 3 midfielders or 2 midfielders and a defensive midfielder doesn't change too many things. And in fact, that might allow us to shift our fullbacks a little bit more aggressive. You know, spread the central defenders out a bit more because we've got the defensive midfielder to take kind of that thing. So I wouldn't mind cross-training there, but this deal sucks. So I'm just going to reject this. Okay, I'm going to say no instructions. Brownlee to be unveiled. All right, we'll attend the press conference for this guy. Sure, I'm pleased to sign him. He's fine. Having him here is good for everyone. That's the aim. Hopefully he'll be at the forefront. Yes, of course he'll play well in big things. I hope everyone is happy that he's joining us. I don't particularly care about this press conference. You know, he'll have the warmest of welcomes. Sure, fine, whatever. Leave me alone. I got shit to do. Okay. I'm worried that we did get a few too many people, but, you know, we'll deal with that later. Hey, where are all my green arrows over here from my strikers? I like how the line here has gotten a lot darker. But didn't we have like a triple arrow set up with all these guys? Qu'est-ce que fuck? Qu'est-ce que fuck? I'm a little disappointed. All right. So green you can't see it because of the grass. But yeah, we'd see a partnerships. Wait, is that literally true? Yeah, Moffat and Thompson. Good partnership, generally play well together. So it's definitely still there. Huh. All right, so we're playing against RBs at home. I'm going to go positive mentality. That's fine. I noticed that it changed the line when some people switch in the position on the field. It must just be a graphical thing that it's not showing them, because it does imply their partnership is definitely there. We're going to see how everyone's condition is going into it, but what we'll probably do is do a slight rotation. I suspect our A-teamers are going to be ready and fine to go, but it would be nice to get a little bit of secondaries in there. So, but we'll just advance time until we get there and then make a decision. Yeah, maybe the chain doesn't go in by the formation text, which is weird because it's there some of the time. I don't know why it's just not... Oh, no. Oh, did we get another loan offer for Brown? I thought we did. Okay. I thought it said it in the thing, but maybe that was in the timeline a message about the previous offer. Last game is so good, they're all showboating, and now we're rivals. We need a lot of extra team bonding with all the new people we pulled in here. But I didn't want to drop all the rests. Maybe we'll make sure to throw some more in next week. Chat, what was the name of the defender we brought in who had some really nice heading skill? I think that was Brownlee, wasn't it? The guy we just pulled in? Was it Brownlee? Yeah, with a super good heading. Actually, we should probably plan on playing him today. He doesn't have a lot of sharpness. Maybe we should plan on having him sub. So Jack Baird here, who's actually been on pretty good form. Who hasn't been playing well? Marcus Wood, but we are hoping that he just gets a little bit more. I mean, he's only been around a little bit. But yeah, I want Brownlee to be in here. Just trying to decide. Maybe I will sit Baird. I will try to make sure to sub in Brownlee. Oh yeah, if he plays, make sure. Yeah, the problem. Okay, so what I hate about the set pieces is when you do your subs. I'm not sure how much of it maintains. But yeah, okay. Both defensive centers are currently set to be here by the near post. Which, see, I had all these routines set, but I think it kind of got reset at some point with something. I don't know. But at least they're in the box. We might split them up. Maybe when I'll actually sub him, maybe we'll see about making a change then. I find this interface really weird and inconsistent and tends to break a lot.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and chocolate? What's that? Oh, hey, Gene C, thank you very much. List of English words containing meow. Meow, meows, meowed, meowing, and homeowner. 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 There you go. Homeowner. That's really hard to say that way. Omjauner. I've never seen that before. That's great. So yeah, I find it so weird because it feels like this resets a lot and it's kind of weird and inconvenient, and I don't know. I guess it's confused right now because Joe Chalmers actually isn't in the starting squad, which is why it's there. But I think it does default to like this list based on whoever's available at the time, which tends to be Mancini because like Chalmers and Redding are often substitutes, so Mancini takes them, which is apparently correct. I mean, there's a whole footedness thing. And the thing is, if well, we don't know if we're going to be playing Brownlee as the left or right central defender, but whatever he is, we'll put him in a position and then maybe give an instruction to take corners and that thing. But yeah, I don't know. I find that very awkward. I've never enjoyed it, which I should interact with it more. And I know I'm not alone. A lot of people on like, you know, message boards and things like that are, you know, tend to ignore that interface because it's wonky. Oh, there we go. Barrow made an offer to loan him. Okay. I mean, he's transferred listed to be sold. I guess I had him like sell it, release at any price. Like, what's the loan contract for? That's annoying. When he can't be recalled. Listen, Dave Timmons, I'm not sure that I agree with this, but apparently that wasn't, must just, you know, whatever setting I have him set to is kind of annoying. Yeah. Okay, he can be recalled. Okay. That's fine. I guess he hadn't gone yet, so that's probably why I couldn't, like, cancel it there. We'll leave it for now. Jordan Houston is injured. Okay, not badly injured. Okay. Zach Timmons at the end of the season. Oh, it was apparently auto-accepted because of transfer. So I'm assuming whenever I set him, I probably, like, set the transfer to also allow loans or some damn thing. No! Okay. We do not want Gomez Mancini to be really injured. We might sit him this match. Because it's in 2 days, it's brewed for 1 to 2 days. But we might sit him anyway. God damn, he's such a key player here. All right, press conference. Why are we talking about Morton and Dunfermline? I don't have anything to say about them. Fuck off. How do you get your team to repeat the sort of performance they put against Kilmarnock? Gave us confidence. Whole team wants to keep this run of form going. Yeah. Afolabi has come in increasing scrutiny and pressure recently. You're confident you can handle that? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the John thing I know is going to have any problems with that. Hopefully. How important is it to have Joel Newble's performance been... I don't know who this person is. His form's an 8 over the last 5 matches? Yeah, no, clearly he's a great player. Done. As one of Air's key players, will you be restoring Andy Murdoch straight back into the team when he returns to injuries? Yes, very much so. We need him, so as long as he's fit, I'm going to use him. Okay, it's kind of uneventful. Okay, praise Newble. So we're approaching match day, so we'll be making some changes to our lineup, especially with some of these little injuries. Did we have like an infestation of moles or something on our pitch? There's holes everywhere. Afolabi with a 9.2 training rating? Freaking hell. Keep it up. Wow. Yeah, I think we are training someone else as a potential Mez replacement. I'll have to see. I'll have to check the list. Who our second best person is and see if they're being trained as Mez. I think we are. And yeah, he's got to be subbed every game because it's a very demanding role. Oops. I guess I could have gone to the plan. That actually might be Murdoch. If we go to squad, depth, turn on, or reset these. That's our formation. Is this actually showing? That's just center left. How do we get to use the actual roles here? Role suitability? Okay, no, that's not it. It's kind of weird. Because if I go here, it'll sort me based on how good they are at the Mez role. So, Murdoch, Chalmers. Let's take a look at Murdoch and Chalmers. There's Murdoch. Playing as a ball-winning midfielder, which probably is his best role. It's interesting. Mez isn't even... Oh, no, there we go. It just wasn't scrolling right. Maybe we train him as the Mez? He's not good at long shots. The other thing that's always been the possibility is when we sub out Gomez Mancini, is we just give an instruction to play as a box-to-box midfielder or something instead of a Mez role, you know? Who is it? Oh, Joe Chalmers. He's 2.5 stars there. Actually, he kind of does suck at dribbling. If anything, I want Joe to be training as the DLP rather than the ball-winning midfielder. Yeah, what about training one of you guys for it? That's a great point. I don't suppose there's like a way to like put in a position and rate everyone based on that position. Other than, I guess, this tactic screen. How's Darragh O'Connor? I mean, he's not even a natural in the middle position yet, although we might be able to get him to that point. You know, he might have a little bit of potential here. Maybe, okay, with Darragh O'Connor, oh, who's currently training as winger. That's a remnant from some earlier times. I didn't realize he was training in the wrong thing for such a long time. Hold on. I'm happy we took a little look over here. Midfielder, center field, Mez. I think we play support Mez. Let's have you work on training that. How's this contract? Oh, he doesn't have a new contract. Really? We should probably renew his contract here. I play Mancini on attack, do I? I do. Okay. Wait, I can't go back to O'Connor. There he is. Oh, he actually does have good flair. He doesn't have great finishing. Actually, this brings up an interesting point. What is Mancini's finishing? An 11. But only 8 long shot. And only a 5 flair. You know what? I think we're going to make the Mez role into a support role instead, which actually probably will make him run a little bit less aggressively, which might preserve his stamina a little bit more, which has uptick, which is nice. And I think we are specifically... Oh, we're not actually training extra stamina. I would like to train more endurance, please. You know, I think I kind of like that idea. Yeah, and then Darragh O'Connor, Mez support. I like it. I like that just fine. Okay, so currently our starters, no injuries. We do need an extra sub. And we might do a little bit of rotation here. Just one or two. So, do I just start Brownlee? You know, McForty's morale is not great. And then I think we need another. I think we need a midfielder. We got Dara. Who are we missing here? DC. I guess we don't have a DR. That's not necessarily the end of the world. Well, if nothing, we should be starting Houston here. And then put Nick McAllister maybe in a sub position. We'll see if we can play Finn at some point. What was this one? Transfer arranged. Yeah, we lost Adaloy, that's right. Stanley's injured. Okay, I guess you know what I'll do? We'll put in the temp over here. Yeah, I like that. McAllister's being on a good form. He has been on great form. That is true. Certainly better than Jordan. But I'm still okay with doing a little bit of rotation here. I don't know, unless we just plan the sub. You're best at wingback. I guess that's it. You're still not a natural in the DR. And a lot of downers over here. I don't know. I think I'm still going to go with this. Okay. Temp has been training badly, but he's new to the team. So it might, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping some of that turns around. A lot of our players had bad training early in the season as well. And then they got better over time. Yeah, 2 players lack sharpness, but I think that's going to be fine. We're going to number... Darren Brownlee is going to be number 16! He's going to be able to tell us the future, right? Darren Brown, is he one of, like, the faux psychic people? I think that's the right name. So Darren Brownlee, the psychic. To carry on your last performance into this match will do well. That is accurate. Now, whether or not that happens, we'll see. So this is going to be our last match of the stream. And yeah, I think Wednesday will probably be CK3, just to kind of maybe wrap up that run. So we had a 2-week interruption. It would be nice to put a nice little pin in that. We'll see. All right, who are we playing against? Oh yeah, the Arby's. All right, so they're moving up. They started with possession. Although we have pinned them to the sidelines over here. Feels like a chess match where you've got like this line of pawns making this diagonal that can't be assaulted. They're having a hard time moving forward. Oh, they finally made it past the halfway marker, and the highlight ends. Oh, they're going to have a throw-in, though. More of psychological. Yeah, he's like a cold reader kind of person. Is that it? Dabo with a shot. I'm very disappointed in McAdams here. Feels like he should have been able to stop that, but maybe Dabo, like, you know, he did put it in the far, far right-hand side of the net. That is a little bit disappointing. I don't think we can blame one of our central defenders there either, because they were, like, they weren't, you know, they were a little further back. They were kind of in position where they were supposed to be. I don't know. Feels like they might have just gotten lucky there. Now here, oh my god, against the post. Okay, maybe they're not getting so lucky. Maybe we're having a defensive failure going on here. What was that? Jeez. Dabo, Star Trek noises, yes! Oh god, I love the S9. All right, Donnelly sends it to Lowe. And generating a corner. It feels like, okay, we are 20 minutes in. So it actually hasn't been that many highlights, but it feels like is there some sort of gap in, like, our midfielders not performing? And giving up the space in the middle? Because it feels like we're weak in the center aisle right now, and that should be the place where we're strongest. You know, it might be the lack of sharpness with Darren Brownlee, but I don't know. Very frustrated, danger of losing discipline. Like, dude, don't generate a freaking penalty kick. That's the last thing we need. All right, maybe we'll go to a cautious mentality. Let's try to reset a little bit here. Okay, cleared out of the box. Afalabi's here to pick it up. Great stuff. Gets to Joe Chalmers, and the highlight ends. All right, I guess it's better than something bad happening. Oh, Howson has taken a knock. Okay, That's an early sub, but we're going to do it. We're going to bring in McAllister, who at least has been on a good form lately. Damn. This is all going kind of pear-shaped. I don't like this. Look at these ratings. 6.4 from Gomez Mancini. What's happening, buddy? Holy crap. What is going on? The rain's coming down like the tears of our fans here. It's such a good run last game. All right, Stewart, bringing it wide. He's got some pressure on him. Oh, he does send it back to Dubbo! Newble with the header. Donnelly looked like he was trying to boot it in, but it got deflected out. There's going to be another throw-in for them, though. We are just not able to start the offense. Look at it, it's 10-0 for shots. 6 on target. Well, it's definitely not an offensive problem. Did it get messed up because Mancini's on support now instead of attack? I don't know. Seems a little hard to believe. Wow. Yeah, I don't think the Mez tactic change is enough, but... Yeah, Muirhead's got the yellow. Gold moving into the box. Back to Dubbo! Oh my god. I saw someone fall down. I'm like, is that going to be a freaking penalty? That's all we need right now. Give him a good halftime bollocking? Yeah. Change to 4-4-2? I don't think so. Oh! Headed out, but Chalmers isn't able to pick it up. Low to Henderson. Back to Low. Gets Stewart. Newble. Gold's got some room there and just decides to send it into the stratosphere. Okay. Hopefully, that gives us an ability to start an offensive run. McAdams sends it deep. Thompson just gives it away to Dabo. We just... Every one of our defenders feels like they're just failing. Where's my water bottle? What the... What the hell? All right, we're gonna do a line try, like berate. I'm gonna berate the entire team from the sidelines. I don't expect this will actually work out well for us, but fuck it, they deserve it. There you go, mood goes up. Because everyone's got a really low performance right now. So a lot of people's morale did go up. They realize they're playing like shit. Yeah, McAdams isn't able to actually get his hands on it. He clears out of the box. All right, and then we get a goal kick over here. Still 0 shots on. Pass completion's low. Possession's down to 38%. I mean, yeah, if we could switch... I don't know if we've got the players to support us switch to a 4-4-2 right now. But it's like, we might... It's possible whatever tactic these guys are using are absolutely countering what we've got. Letting yourselves down. This isn't good enough. I'm gonna... Thrash arms. Okay, all right. People getting a little fired up. All right, maybe the chat's all they needed. Let's have another try after the halftime. All right, McAllister at Afolabi. Back to McAllister. Hey, we've got possession for more than like 10 seconds now. That's good. Up to Tom. No, he can't get in position there. Newble, okay, does send it forward, but we are going to pick it up. But that's the end of the highlight, which is not a good sign. McAllister with a throw in over here. Sends it far to Afolabi. Gets it up to Moffat. Connects it up to Mancini. Thompson. Bit of a boot away, but Chalmers there to keep it up. Moffat sends it forward. Thompson's beating the defenders. Hopefully no offside. Can't get a shot on. Looking for someone to pass it to. Sends it way back to McAllister. Centers it to Muirhead. Joe Chalmers tries to boot it in from outside the box. Gets deflected. Muirhead with another kick there. Do appreciate the double firing attempt there, although it just leads to a goal kick. We're not going to work the ball in the box. No, we're not going to work the ball in the box. Like, just always ignore this. Yes. All right, well, we got some shots finally. Barely. Probably have to do a sub soon. Maybe the one with the yellow card. Gold's in the box. Back to Dabo. He's got a bit of an angle. No, back to Gold. They just keep swapping positions over here, which seems a little bit weird. Muirhead, there we go. Knocks the ball away. Just sends it far down the pitch for a bit of a reset. We don't keep the offense, but I guess that'll have to do. Opposition goalkeeper. Let's see what Gaston can do. Other than eat 4 dozen eggs. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Donnelly, for completely fucking up that shot. That was embarrassing. Okay. All right. Can I just fire the entire squad here? All right. Lack of sharpness probably isn't helping. We're bringing McForty. Thompson's at 6.2, but I can't really sit here and blame the offensive situation. Because the ball's not really getting to them right now. So I'm not sure this is really an accurate representation. Although he's missed receiving and passes a couple of times, so they may have just come to him poorly. Okay, let's do one for a second here, since it's still fairly early. I don't want to go to damage control. I'm hoping we can... You know, I should probably switch back to positive mentality if we can. I'm surprised Afolabi didn't make a forward move there. Seemed like he had a space. Moffat... Oh! That was on target! That would have gone in! Gaston just barely gets a hand in the way. It is going to generate a corner for us. Which, actually, we never did reset our corner tactics, but... Again, I hate that interface. It sucks. Oh, someone tried to do a diving move there with McGinty, but he was too far away. Too far away. All right, Gomez Mancini. We got whiskey and chocolate. Who dat? Frenzel! Frenzel, thank you very much! When are you planning on buying Air United? We should just get together as a community and buy out the team. Absolutely. Mancini couldn't get there in time. I think I am going to sub him. He's normally so good, but... Oh, Chalmers with a beautiful interception. Gets it to Afolabi, who just sends it forward. He was completely surrounded. He had to get rid of it. Unfortunately, no one could make the run to pick that up. I don't know. Maybe Thompson does have to be subbed out. Okay, this Donnelly guy. Let's listen. Let's keep a bit of a tighter marking on him. And the thing is, their entire team is like just hitting their form. They're just crushing it. So I think it's twofold. I think we're having a bad day and they're having a great day. Yeah, see? Specifically mark him. I just did. Chalmers, Thompson! Oh my god. I think that was potentially good for the far end there, but their goalkeeper is getting the job done. At least we're finally getting some shots on now, finally. It is going to lead to a corner. Chalmers. Can we pick it up? Feels like none of our players are moving very quickly here. They shouldn't be tired. All right. Let's sub out Mancini. We'll put in, we'll put in O'Connor over here. Hopefully he'll have a decent game. And yet, McGinty's just furious danger of being booked. We don't have a sub for you, though. Oh, that's the third sub. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Oh, and then let's go positive mentality. Let's see if we can turn this around. Moffat, Maxwell sends it deep for Tom. That's going to be offside. Yeah. It's like offside by like 5 meters for crying out loud. What the hell? McGinty Stanlock talk to calm him down. Yeah, I suppose that's a possibility, right? So he doesn't, wait, how did we do? Oh, individuals. Calm down. McGinty. Oop. So far offside, even cool can spot it. Yeah, exactly. That's when you know it's a really bad offside, when I can actually see it happen. Although there's been plenty of times we thought it was offside and it turns out it wasn't. It's hard to tell with some of these 2D angles, right? Like 2D screen, 3D game. Man, I'd love to get on the board here. They're playing more cautious. Well, maybe they'll give us more space. That is really disappointing. After the walloping we gave Kilmarnock, this is really disappointing. I did not think this would go so poorly. All right. Chalmers, Muirhead. Quite far away, though. Afalabi. O'Connor. Whoop, McAllister keeps it going. Boots it from a distance. Good power. A little too high, though. But excellent attempt, actually. If you're going to do a long shot, that's the kind of thing I kind of like to see. We might have time to boot it in. Oh, Thompson just wide. It would have been so good just to get on the board at the end. The players seem to have, like, you know, gotten a hang of themselves a wee bit more here right at the end. I think I do have to do something about those corners. The corners are working out very badly there. Oof. All right. Yeah, this is going to be a... Yeah, embarrassed by the performance. Absolutely shameful. I mean, they got better in the second half. I don't think I'm going to throw a water bottle. Embarrassed. Okay, well, they seem motivated to do better, maybe. That is very disappointing. And just like that, we're back down in 6th. But that's because it's such a tight field spread, right? From 3rd to 8th. It's only a 4-point difference. So there's going to be a lot of movement. And now the press is going to be like, oh, you're out of playoff contention. Like, fuck off. Ah, Jordan! All right, well, he's out for a while. I don't even want to go to the press conference. How much of a disappointing result impact... How much does a disappointing result impact your plans from now on? Well, it's not going to change my plans, but I'm kind of pissed. You know, I'm not going to say we're not going to make any changes, but even though that might kind of be the case. You know, we've got some things to work on. I think that's fair. Bad day at the office? We did not play quite well. It was a poor performance and a poor result. There's much work ahead. Do you have to sit back and admire when opposition puts in a performance like that? Yeah, I mean, they had a really good performance. Not a lot we could have done today, which is the class part. Well, I'm not too disappointed by our performance overall. That's not true. I think we made him look better than he is. Honestly, I'm going to say that. We played like shit. Yeah, the unfortunate casualty. Oh, are we going to be like they played dirty? Disgusted by them. Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened there, so... Yeah, as long as we stay in the rules. Sure, there's some point where the line is can be drawn. Can't it be acceptable to see players injured? I don't know. Of course, not acceptable. Whether that means someone has to instigate change, I don't know. Why have you adopted this particular tactical approach? Because it's doing really good for us. I know, we just lost this game, but you remember how, like, we're kind of expected to come in, like, really low at the bottom of the field, and that's not the case? You know, people like seeing us play this way. Sure. Let's just pretend. All right, he'll be able to perform well. That's good. Scouting finished on some people. Sure, whatever. Don't really care about that. All right, it is 4 o'clock. We're going to be putting a cut here. What's the next schedule? We got 7 days until we play Morton. Hey, guys, do you think Morton's going to be able to... God, I hate these questions about Morton all the time. Oof, so annoying. So yeah, Houston's going to be sidelined for quite some time. Well, it's going to give Nick McAllister lots of time to play. What is his potential rating? Okay, his potential ability is actually pretty nice. Is he training? Hang on, we got some whiskey and chocolate. No, he doesn't have actual training set up properly. Fullback on support. He is natural in defend, but we're going to try to get him there. Well, his passing's not great. His stamina's pretty weak. Not surprising. He's got a lot of potential. Decent pace, decent acceleration. Shit crossing. Maybe we are just going to play him as a defensive. We do really need some support on the right wing, though. So that's going to have to be, it's going to be, oh, wow, what are we going to train him on? Shit dribbling. Shit like, he's good on the defense, but we can't get the ball to him. We got to throw some additional training on this guy, and I don't know what it is. What do we got? Whiskey and chocolate. Codex, thank you! You got me into the Battlestar Galactica board games. Oh, it's such a great board game. It's been a while since I've played it. So good. I got all 4, like I got the main game and the 3 extra expansions as well. Takes up a lot of space on the shelf. They're really strong. Yeah, I guess crossing covers crossing and technique, which are both shit. He has had some, like, his performance has been okay, though, despite some of these being kind of low. And he's got some good potential. Hopefully he can get there. He's still only 20 years old. Let's hope that that'll work out. Actually, team cohesion is surprisingly good. It's better than it's been, like, the whole year, despite the fact that we brought in all these new players, which I'm kind of surprised about. Yeah, his work rate sucks. Teamwork sucks. I think we got him on a free. We got him on a free. Look at his value. Now, we can't really put him on a transfer list right now because he'll be like, oh, wait, hold on. No, that's McAllister. He's been with us for a little bit. He's been here since the start of the year. I don't think I signed him. Look at this value. There's a newer implementation of Battlestar Galactica board game called Unfathomable. It's the Cthulhu universe. Oh, that's quite cool. I don't think there's a better position for him. Well, actually, here's the thing. If we could get his tackling up a little bit more, he actually wouldn't be bad as a central defender. Like, he doesn't feel comfortable in that role. We'd have to really, like, train him to work that. But he actually could play a decent central defender. But I think because of his pace and acceleration, that's, I think, why we kind of would like him over here. We need to get his technical and mental skills better. His physical skills are great. But I actually think he's a good person for us to maybe consider offloading. In the future. Maybe the next transfer window. You know? I wish we could have like an appearance number on this. Can I add that in? Is that general stats? Appearances. Which presumably is this year. Because like people with like lots of appearance numbers are clearly people we use a lot. Well, not these guys who are away on loan. Well, and some of them are new. Yeah, I don't know what our squad's going to look like for the next batch. Darren Brownlee's sharpness did go up a fair bit, which is good. I think he's going to be a great player. It was a bit risky maybe starting him. Maybe we should just sub him partway through or something. I don't know. At least morales are pretty good overall, which is nice. Fair number of injuries. Not necessarily a problem. McNabb over here's got great potential. Oh, he's someone else. McNabb could maybe be trained into something. Out of curiosity, if we were to play you, train you as a mez, just to get the things highlighted here. I mean, he's bad at long shots. And yeah, we're desperately trying to get some strength training on this guy. But maybe? He's training well, which is nice. I wonder what his best position would end up being. I don't know. Maybe we'll go ahead. We'll push the Mez training, which doesn't cover positioning and teamwork. But otherwise, there's going to be lots of overlap with, well, most of the central defender roles. Honestly, 12 aggression, 9 tackling. He could potentially be trained as a ball-winning midfielder, but I'm not sure that's useful. This flare trait is being learned. Likes to lob. Yeah, you know what? I think I like the Mez idea a little bit more than the DLP. And I think this is someone with some definite potential. Hopefully he gets a few good training sessions. And maybe we can play him a bit. Maybe what I'll do is I'll throw McNabb in the sub for the next game. Yeah, I don't hate that. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. Our next live stream is going to be on Wednesday. I think we're going to be doing Crusader Kings 3. We'll probably be trying to just put a nice conclusion point in that. We're going to raise the Kiss for Lux channel, where it looks like Rhino is playing some City Skylines. There's something we haven't done for a while. Raid done. Excellent. Let's do that. We'll see you in a couple of days. Thanks a lot, everyone. And lots of stuff still coming to YouTube as well. Probably got some videos to make live after this. We'll see how it goes. Bye! Oh, and if you were looking to catch up on the Football Manager, or sorry, the Motorsport Manager, those are finishing up properly on there. See you next time. Bye-bye.